it's Gigi. So I am no stranger to super embarrassing, awful situations that I don't know how I find myself in, because I think that I'm a good person. I think I lead a very happy, clean, honest life. I don't know where this karma is coming from, but this one's a doozy, and it's not one of those story time videos of mine that happened last year or a few months ago. This literally happened last week, and if you're wondering, yes, I still have the hemorrhoid. But you guys know I'm not one to shy away from sharing embarrassing stories. Embarrassing shit happens to all of us, so like who cares? But let's just start with the story. So I was in New York City, and this trip in particular in New York was so busy. Like there were like events at night that I'd have to go to, and I'd have to wake up super early and like get ready and be super cute. And traveling really does put a strain on your body, but when you're so busy and traveling, it's kind of like times 10. So no wonder I got a fucking hemorrhoid. So the day before, I realized that I had this bump on my like butt, like in my asshole. I ate at this restaurant in New York City. I forget what it was called, but it's like a Thai restaurant. If I knew the name, I would say do not go there. A girl's gonna give you hemis. Can we create like a cute little nickname for hemorrhoids? Because hemorrhoid is like an awful word. Let's just say roid. Roid. Oh my god, girl, are roids? So fucking gross. I mean, I've eaten Thai food before, but we went in. Like we had like 6 courses of like straight up authentic Thai food. So flash forward to the next day, I woke up and my stomach had not felt good, and I was like, oh my god, that Thai food, girl. Usually I can handle anything. You guys know I love to eat. I eat so much, but I guess the Thai food just wasn't sitting well. So I woke up that day, had a full day of stuff, and at night there was this huge YouTube event. I'm with my best girlfriend, we roll up, there's like free alcohol, we're just mingling with all the other YouTubers, and there's this like huge red carpet moment, and it was just literally so much fun, and then the pain started setting in. We sat through the entire show, and we get up, and it was kind of like a mingling thing before there was another performance, I think, after. And it was this huge space, everyone was kind of like mingling and getting food and drinking and stuff like that, and all of a sudden I just remember feeling like, oh my god, my like ass hurts. It felt like the beginning of like a pimple, like, you know, like when pimples are under the skin, kind of like the cystic pimples that are like really under there, and they kind of feel like bruises. They're just like really sore. Like even if you like touch them, it's like ow, like it's literally like just so sore. It literally felt like that, and I was just like, what is going on? Like I've never had a pimple on my butt before, and not to mention I was wearing the tightest dress. Well, I was wearing actually like a little black skirt, but I was wearing a thong underneath, and the thong was like rubbing up against whatever was hurting, and I was like, this is so uncomfortable. Like I actually might have to go home. Like it's like it's like painful. And I was also in so much pain earlier from my shoes. These were new Giuseppe Zanotti shoes that I was breaking in, and I was just in so much pain, and I was just like, girl, my feet hurt, and now this asshole thing is happening. My girlfriend had been complaining about her shoes too, so I kind of made it seem like reverse psychology, like, oh my god, girl, yeah, do you want to go home and change your shoes? Like, I don't mind missing the last performance. It's like, whatever, we'll just meet up with everybody after at like the after party. I feel like you should go change your shoes because you're complaining a lot, and like I could go change mine too because mine hurt too. And she's like, okay, yeah, sure. So we're walking out literally crippled, like walking on shoes. And girl, you know how it is when you walk in really uncomfortable heels for too long. It's awful. And I was like, all I want to do right now is take off these shoes and carry them. But I am not ratchet, I am classy, and I'm not going to bring myself that low. So the driver came to get us, and we're on our way to the hotel. Now I was in like unbearable pain. I guess like sitting for so long, watching the event, and then getting up and walking around, and then going to sit back down in the car, it was literally so painful. Like I almost felt like nauseous, like I needed to faint. Like it was an awful pain. So I finally gather up the courage and tell my girlfriend what I'm going through. I'm like, girl, I don't know what it is, but like it's embarrassing, and I kind of wanted to leave for this reason. My shoes were hurting really bad, but this hurts way more. There's something going on in my asshole. And this is literally like one of my best girlfriends, so she instantly was like, let me see. So literally I'm on my back in the Uber with my feet on the ceiling of the car, spreading my ass cheeks open, and my girlfriend is taking her iPhone light and going like this, and going into every pore of my asshole. And I was just like looking out the window of New York like, fuck my life, like what has my life come to? So I hear her, she's like, oh my god, girl, what is going on down here? She's like, it looks like you have a little red purple bean attached to your asshole. I was like, you're fucking kidding. A bean? What the hell? I didn't even eat beans. She goes, listen, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen. I need to take a picture for you. So she's taking a picture of my asshole, and not even on her iPhone, on a digital camera. You know those digital cameras that like have Wi-Fi and you can transfer? Just so we can see every little pixel of it. So I am spreading my ass cheeks, feet in the sky in an Uber, getting a picture of my asshole taken with a digital camera with flash, zoomed up right there. I see her face after the picture's taken, and I was like, oh my god, girl, this is bad. So I was like, let me see. So she hands me the camera, and I see what will be burned in my memory forever. It was my completely perfect hairless bleached asshole, and a purple red bean, like a little tiny like bean, like, you know, beans and tacos, like that big and that size, and just outside of my asshole, just sitting there right on the hole. I was like, you've got to be kidding me, what is this? So we're frantically googling like all of these like bumps on asshole pictures on Google, and girl, when I tell you don't Google bumps on asshole, it's fucking disgusting. Like, I'm not matching any of the pictures on the site. Like, everything is like so much worse and so much crazier. So we come across this picture and it kind of looks like what I have, but on the picture there was like 7, but it was like the little purple red bean things, and I was like, oh my god, that's it. So we went on the website and we were reading up, and it basically says that it's hemorrhoids, and this person has hemorrhoids from pushing really hard when they're pooing. And then the driver decides to chime in and he goes, oh yeah, that's probably a hemorrhoid, girls. I'm like, whoa, okay, you were listening to this entire thing? Like, this is so embarrassing. He's like, it's completely common. I've gotten one before. My wife has gotten one. And I was like, oh my god. First of all, ew, sir. Too much information. Eyes on the road, please. Secondly, thank God it's something that's so common and I'm not dying. And number 3, what the fuck am I gonna do about it? So we're asking him all these questions, and he's like, you can go to the emergency room if it hurts really bad and you think you need some like antibiotics or like painkillers or something, or we can just go to Walgreens and get you Preparation H. I decided that I wanted to go to Walgreens and then wait it out and see if it doesn't feel any better or the pain doesn't like, you know, ease up, I might have to go to the hospital that night, which is like the last thing that I wanted to do. So we pull up to Walgreens, the driver's like, I'm gonna wait outside. Both of me and my girlfriend's shoes are off in the car, and we're just looking at them like, do you want to put yours back on? Because I don't want to put mine back on. Like, those are like foot binding pain devices. I was like, girl, let's just run in without shoes, get the Preparation H, and get out of there, and nobody will even see us. Like, it'll be fine, and we'll just be trashy for like 5 minutes. It's fine. So she was like, okay, let's just do it. So we run across the New York City dirty ass streets in bare feet, and we're like running throughout the aisles trying to find it. And then this girl comes up to us. She works there. She was like, girls, what are you guys doing? Why don't you guys wear your shoes? So I tell her what's happening, and she leads us to the Preparation H aisle. I literally don't even waste any time. I just grab like 6 boxes of it. Small one for travel use, big one for hotel use, the cooling one because it's fucking painful, the numbing one because it's fucking painful. So we're walking around the aisle and we see the checkout line. There's like 3 people. I was like, okay, not too bad, but still, I would have preferred 0 because the plan was in and out. I'm not trying to be seen here. I'm not trying to have anybody judge me or anything because this is not my life. So to my left, I see this group of guys come in. And not to stereotype or anything, but they're like pretty gangster. Like, they're like hood, they have like, you know, their pants low, like scarves on, like hats, and like they're like rolling through with like their crew. I just watched Straight Outta Compton, so I'm like so into like all that. They look kind of like a gang or like a set. So they look at us, we're in tight little club dresses, bare feet at the checkout. Like, I can like hear them talking about us. So I'm like so embarrassed at this moment. I'm like, dude, I do not want to talk to these guys. Literally, I am only focused on this checkout lady at the counter and the fact that she's not doing her job fast enough for me. I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. I cover my face, like I turn my body a little bit so they can't see me, and I put the boxes, I'm kind of just like resting my hands like this, and I put the boxes I have in my hand over my face, like I'm just like waiting and just like chilling like this. Not knowing that it's fucking Preparation H in my hand, the brightest yellow box ever with Preparation H written all over it. I have like 6 in my hand and I'm just like chilling like this. I hear one of the guys go, oh my god, code red, she's got anal issues. I fucking turned so red. Not only my face scalding hot red, my entire body, I wanted to die. I was just like, this has to be some kind of joke. Like, what did I do to deserve this? And they kept going with it. Like, they thought it was the funniest thing. They're like, you fuck him outside, the homeless guy at the corner? Oh, you got that bad dick? Who you fucking? Who you fucking? I'm literally like, God, kill me right now. Literally kill me. Like, no, actually kill me. I want to die. Like, I'm done. At this point, it is what it is. I'm getting bullied in Walgreens because I have a hemorrhoid and I have no shoes on. That sentence? So we finally make it to the checkout, and it's the girl that helped us find the Prep H. Oh my fucking god, I just shortened Preparation H like it's my friend. No, she helped us find the Preparation H, still a foreign object to me. And she's like, don't listen to them, don't worry. She's like trying to work as fast as possible. Like, literally felt so bad for me. Oh, and the guys are still going. They're like, oh my god, that's a dirty hoe. She's fucking dirty. I'm like, yep, that's me really freaking dirty over here, guys. Yep, thank you. So we check out and we have to walk right by these guys, and it's so embarrassing. I literally just like had my head down and they were like all laughing. Like, it was awful. I literally felt like I was in high school getting bullied again. It was so embarrassing. So me and my friend run in the car and we're kind of like laughing about it. We were just like, yo, that was fucked. Like, how do we find ourselves in these situations? So we go back to the hotel, I hopped in the shower, and she helped me put the cream on Mr. Royd. That's what are best friends for. And needless to say, we didn't go out that night. We ended up watching a movie. I was laying on my stomach with my ass in the air trying to heal this hemorrhoid. So that was my story of my hemorrhoid. I honestly am posting this video to share an embarrassing moment, but also to feel somewhat normal. Please let me know if you've ever had a hemorrhoid. Please let me know your story if it was embarrassing like mine. Like, tell me what happened, girl. I need some love. So that's all for today's storytime video. I cannot wait to see what you guys say, and until I see you guys next time, stay gorgeous. Fuck my life.